So this time wanting to show you my Sennheiser CX300s. Basically there are a lot of videos about these on YouTube, but they're all unboxing videos, which is really pointless and useless if you're thinking about getting a pair of these for yourself. Basically, if you are thinking about getting a pair of these, there really isn't a reason why you shouldn't. If you live in Australia, you shouldn't have a problem eBaying these for about $25 or less, including postage, so they're really not that expensive. The only thing bad about them is they feel really cheap. I don't know how it looks now, but the little bit that sits in your ear, the rubber bit, is actually like this really soft, flexible thing, which I wasn't expecting, so that feels really cheap. Also, the cord to me feels really cheap as well, but that's more of like a personal preference thing, probably because I'm so used to the iPod cord. Also, if you're going to be wearing them and moving around a lot, you can hear the sound of the cord rubbing on your clothes, so that's probably something you want to think about. But the main reason why you would want to get these is the sound that comes out of these is incredibly efficient. Basically all the sound that the little unit produces will get into your ear, like there isn't any loss of sound, which is a really nice thing, because a lot of people, they bash the sound of the iPod earphones, and like I didn't have a problem with the sound of them. The only thing is, once you get out into an environment where there's a little bit of noise, they're kind of useless, because like the sound gets in, it leaks out everywhere. You have to turn them up insanely loud before you can hear anything, and even then there's no bass, which is a shame. So I mean, the bass, provided you can get the thing to fit in your ear properly, they isolate a lot of sound. So even when I'm sitting on a really noisy bus, basically I can get away with turning the volume about up to there, or less actually, but yeah, if I turn the volume up to there, I can hear everything I need to hear. So like bass guitars, I can hear what they're playing, lead guitars, rhythm guitars in the background as well. So that's a really nice thing, because it's a shame if you're just going to be listening to music and all you can hear is the lead singer. Yeah, and I mean the bass response on these is really nice for such a small headphone. Like the bass is deep, it's pretty compact, it's got a lot of density, you know, so there's a lot of impact to the bass even though the thing looks really small. Comfort wise, I know a lot of people are really hesitant about in-ear type headphones. They seem a little bit invasive. These aren't so bad because they don't actually go like into your ear canal, they more so just sit on the outside and the little rubber bit blocks off your ear canal. I guess when I first started wearing them, they feel a little uncomfortable, like you can feel this kind of pressure build up in your ear, like if you went swimming and you got water stuck in your ear, or if you went up in an airplane and there's like that pressure build up. So that's the only bad thing, but over time you get used to them and they're really not that invasive at all. Still, you probably don't want to go around, you know, sharing them with friends, because that's really kind of gross. Yeah, so comfort's really not an issue. Yeah, another reason why you should get these is courtesy to people around you. Like if I'm sitting on a bus, I hate it when people turn their volume up so loud. I can hear what they're hearing more than they can, and like seriously, I don't want to hear you listening to Rihanna or whatever you're listening to. So that's nice. You can put these in, turn them up as loud as you want, and no one around you is going to hear what you're listening to. I was tossing up between these and Bose have a pair of in-ear tripods that they make, but they're a little bit steeper in price. You're looking at about 100 to 120 to get a pair of those, and I can't justify for a pair of earphones paying that much. So I mean, these are a really good choice. They're not too expensive. The sound is really good for something so small, especially if you're in a really noisy environment. So they're actually a pretty good investment. So if you're thinking about buying them, yeah, you should. And even if you're not, still, they're a really nice thing to have.